There is no worse time to be a cheater than right now.
Right, yeah. Go to a Coldplay concert.
Why would you dive to the floor?
Y'all are with me. I'm being like, you guys get a bite of hot dog real quick. And then I'm behind you. I'm going to give you a Heimlich. You're going to spit the hot dog out.
Think fast.
No one has to jump. People cheer. Not only are you not a cheater, you're a hero.
Yeah. Vinny Thomas, welcome to TV I Say.
Thank you guys so much for having me. There's a moss wall behind you. There's hexagons over here.
Oh, yeah.
Giving very Settlers of Catan.
We're like every week, we're just getting more professional. I'm wearing makeup this time.
Look at you. Very Hollywood.
Amazing.
Finally.
Yeah.
Stunning.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Every time we're getting bigger, better. Yeah. So welcome to new TV I Say. How are you doing? How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling nice. The sun is up.
Yeah.
The sky is blue.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the president is still kind of kicking around.
Yes, yeah.
But other than that, I think that things are going pretty well.
Yeah. Did you buy into the Twitter
No, absolutely
rumors?
not.
I didn't
Because it
either.
happens all the time. Do you know what I mean?
And I saw what made it start. It was like one post where someone was like, oh, all the Pizza Huts around the Pentagon are ordering pizza and this street is closed off. He's dead. I was just like, guys, I don't know.
Wait, sorry. It was the Pizza Huts? So people were celebrating by ordering Pizza Hut was the implication there?
There's
Pentagon
like a
pizza tracker.
It's the
That's what
Pentagon
called.
Pizza Tracker.
Absolutely.
And apparently anytime there's like big stuff happening, war, death.
Okay.
You see a bunch of people start
Got
ordering
you.
pizza.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
it would be like,
Which-
they really have to lock in and order pizza. I
Yeah.
thought you meant like people in the community were like, we're going to celebrate with Pizza Hut. And I thought to myself, surely there are better ways to celebrate.
Yeah.
it.
No. Yeah. There are definitely better ways. But interestingly, there used to be a Pizza Hut in the Pentagon.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
9/11 took everything
That-
from us.
That's what it did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. So you're in a new show right now. Well, I guess not really new.
No,
It's
this is the second season,
Yeah.
but I think it feels new to a lot of people.
Yes, I will say, Apple TV, you don't like to tell people about your shows. They do like to keep it a secret.
They do like I didn't learn about Apple TV shows or movies. I'll be like, oh my god, they have a new like Idris Elba thrillers. I'm like, I've never heard of this.
I love that they treat everything like a little just like indie thing. They're like, oh yeah, we have this like really small cast like with Seth Rogen and stuff. I don't know, it's not a big deal. We don't want to talk about it. It's just like you got great shows.
Yeah.
I love Platonic. It's
Yay.
so much fun. I think it's the hangout sitcom that I've needed at this stage in my life. So how does it feel? How did it feel to get that role?
It felt great. It feels great to work with Nick. I was just telling Ashley before we all got here that Nick is responsible for most of the jobs I've gotten in the industry, period. So, like, shout out to you, big dog. Love you down. But basically, when he was co-directing Bros with Billy Eichner, I was briefly on that before ultimately getting cut
Right.
out as a gay Twitter witch number 3. And I didn't think
You would have shined.
Here's the thing is, I don't know that I would have. I was in head to toe, like Wicked Witch of the West, like drag. I don't think I was recognizable. I was doing like a
actually
little
would have
twink
been
voice.
canceled for that.
Absolutely.
You actually would have. They say thank you to them for doing that.
Every day I do.
Yeah.
And but after that, he emailed me, him and Billy, and they were like, sorry, we had to cut you out for time, which is very sweet. I would have been fine if I showed up and I just wasn't in it. Like, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
But then he sent me another email, and he was like, but I'm making this other show. If you want to audition for this, would love to have you. And I did, and I didn't get the initial role I auditioned for, which was Reggie, which is Andrew Lopez's character.
Yeah.
But then they kind of separated that out a little bit and then wrote a whole separate thing for me, for Omar.
Your character's hilarious.
Yeah.
I wish we could get a whole Omar episode.
There's nothing I love more than just kind of a galaxy brain little weirdo who he's got his own thing going on.
How
you know what I mean?
often do they just let you improv lines and stuff?
Big
on set?
time.
Yeah.
I think initially I wasn't even supposed to be in as many episodes as I was in, but
And you were like, you're gonna love me.
Well, they would
Everyone does.
Nick would just be like, say a little something at the end. I'd be like, sure, why not? And then, they were laughing and everybody would give me a million different pitches of just like crazy, stupid stuff. Because that's why it's always great to have one character who can just say nonsense.
Yeah.
Because then the pitches just get crazy and you can sneak that thing in that you've been wanting someone to say but didn't make sense before.
Yeah.
That's okay. Omar can just kind of say it at the end.
There was a line, I think it was the wedding episode, and the way you delivered it, I was like, oh, yeah. I'm feeling that like Chicago improv. I hear it. I'm seeing it. I love
Yeah.
it. So yeah.
I think my favorite thing that I said was Seth was talking about how he's going to take a young woman on a date. He's like taking a woman on a date, and he was trying to figure out what to do with her, and I was like, take her to the zoo. And then Seth was like, oh, did you go to the zoo? I was like, sure. He goes, what are you looking at the zoo? And I go, the shrimps. And the shrimps was, I think, the funniest thing I've ever said. I don't think I'm going to peak going to the zoo specifically to look at the shrimps.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Did you get a laugh on set from that? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And I think I've been very lucky to work with Nick because he's such a cool, like, fun director who just kind of lets you play. But he's in the background with all of Video Village. And when they hear something funny, it's like, you know, you hear him in the background cracking up, which sometimes makes it hard not to break, but is very funny to have that still immediate gratification as if you're doing stuff.
That must feel good. That's the
Yeah.
sad part about stand-up is that I'm just like, I hope this is funny. I'm going to go to an open mic where a bunch of comics are in the audience, and they're not going to laugh because they don't care.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But they will say, here's what they will say. Good joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will good joke.
They won't laugh, but they will say,
Yeah.
good joke.
Good
Well
joke.
constructed.
Good set.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of promise in that one.
Yeah. You're going to be somewhere.
Yeah. So I do want to ask you a little something.
Uh-oh.
Get into some news right now.
Okay, I'm going to brace
With your
myself.
improv background. How are you feeling about these Saturday Night Live castings and leavings?
The leavings always, I don't totally understand the leavings. Like,
Neither do I.
whenever they happen, I'm like, okay, I guess that's such an alien system to me. You know what I mean? I can't begin to perceive of it. It's like if someone was like, describe what God is. I'd be like, I don't know.
Lorne Michaels.
God could be anything. Yeah, it could be kind of an older white man, or it could be shapes. Like,
Yeah.
I have no idea what that process is. I do love that Jeremy Culhane got on.
Yes.
Because he is a funny
so
performer.
funny.
Like a big like character guy, big sketch guy, which I think they've been kind of aching for. They keep
Yeah.
doing the I'm gonna hire the kind of cool stand-up thing.
Stand-ups with TikTok.
Yeah, and they kind of get stand-ups so they can say their jokes that they used in the audition on Weekend Update
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
But then where does it go from there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not going to be big sloppy guy falls on the ground, covers himself with cake,
Exactly.
says, oops. You know
And
what I
I
mean?
think they realized they were heavy on stand-ups.
Yeah.
They let go of 3, Devin, Michael, and Emil, which sad. I did feel like Michael Longfellow was stepping into that weird Bill Hader slot where he would play the straight man sometimes, but also he could just do very creepy stuff.
Yeah.
And he was down with that. I wanted him to take over Weekend Update. I had a lot on Longfellow. And, yeah.
Oh, you lost some money, huh? Queen?
I did a little bit.
You lost
I
some
was
crowd.
like,
parlay.
I went all in on Longfellow. I was like, he's coming back. He's going to lead Weekend Update with
Yeah.
Sarah Sherman.
That would be great, but that's a
Sarah
pipe
Sherman on
dream.
Weekend Update?
Yeah, that's a
Yes.
pipe dream.
They keep
Could you
like,
imagine the news she would talk about where it's like she completely makes it up?
Oh, yeah.
She was like, Plato ate my mom or something.
and I would love that.
Of
Or
course,
just
we eat it up.
disgusting news.
Everything she says is about clowns.
Yeah, they keep like teasing it because they always bring her to Weekend Update. And I'm
To
just
do
like,
weird stuff. I like the weird
yeah,
stuff.
with Colin. But no, Michael Che and Colin
I keep
Joester staying.
waiting and every night kind of praying someone brings back In Living Color. I'm just kind of waiting
yeah.
for that to happen.
Yeah.
I don't know that I loved SNL when I was a kid. I would watch it all the time, but I think I just
What generation
touch
of
with it.
SNL were you watching? I feel
Um,
like I'm much older than both of you.
Oh, we'll talk about that.
well, I watched I started it once I liked it. I would go back and watch the older
Yeah.
episodes. But I think when I first started watching it, it was God, who was on Update? It was Seth and Amy.
Amy?
Yeah, Seth and Amy.
Solid.
That's
That's a good, yeah.
I feel like, and everyone says like your generation of
Yeah.
SNL is the best or whatever.
The
but
one when you're in high school,
Mhm,
I
that's
think
the best
one.
is
Yep.
always the best season. And what's the? It's like, and the best season of South Park is like whatever one you saw in 6th grade.
Yeah, the middle
Oh.
school seasons.
Yeah.
Which for me, it was, I'm aging myself now. Sheesh. It was Tina and Jimmy, and Will Ferrell was still on it when
Oh,
I was
wow.
in middle school. So, like, that was like my basis for comedy.
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
that's
it was
old.
good.
That'd
I
be
know, I'm
crazy.
old.
I'd be crazy like if I was like, oh, I was Rachel Dratch and Tim Meadows.
You don't remember Farley?
We're on the show. When I was
I remember Ladies Man. I was watching that in 6th
Oh.
grade. I should have been.
Whoa.
Shit, yeah, I loved Ladies Man.
Mhm.
My cousin and I would watch that on repeat, and my mom would just be
Yes.
like, "Why do you guys like
watching?
this movie?" And now I think I understand I'm very attracted to Tim Meadows, who is getting hotter as he gets
He's
older.
aging
He's in that new
so
DMV
well.
thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I'm really excited to
I'm
watch.
very excited about that. Has
Yeah.
Molly Kearney, who was great on SNL.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see
Another
them
interesting.
shine,
But
yeah.
I think going on SNL for a little while and then making a pivot into a sitcom is kind of it's the perfect journey one can have.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You don't get stuck there, and so ultimately you can make a realistic amount of money,
Yeah.
and then you get to be in a much beloved thing, which I'm sure that show is going to be great.
Yeah.
I think it is like going to be the kind of successor to The Office that people are
Yeah.
looking for a little bit.
I mean, people often point to you as someone who used alternate means of comedy to make it big, TikTok
Yeah.
and stuff. Do you feel like something like an SNL matters as much anymore?
I mean, I haven't been really in the loop for it in a couple years. You know, there was a brief moment where I was like, maybe, you know,
Yeah.
but then I started kind of, you know, as you meet more people who are more intimately involved with it, you start to realize that I don't know if it's necessarily maybe the thing for me,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh yeah, I heard like 2 horror stories of what it's like, and I was
hear
like, that's
so
not
many.
my thing.
Constantly, like story after story after story of like, I don't know, I feel like it's dating itself a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, and sometimes I'm like, they made you guys stay until 3 a.m. to write a butt joke.
Yeah.
Like
to really,
for a TV show.
really hone in on that Dookie joke for DV.
Did you see the Saturday Night Live movie?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the urgency they have of like, we are creating the most important show that's gonna speak truth to power, and now it's just like, come on guys, like
Yeah.
let's all chill out. Do you need to have heart attacks every week? Like I think we could just calm down a little bit.
Go ahead, pre-record it.
Yeah,
Yeah, no one's gonna be mad.
the pre-recorded parts are like always the best.
They
Yeah.
are. Oh my God, the digital shorts. Those are the ones that always blow up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I made the jump from social media. I started on Twitter, but Twitter's unusable now.
Yeah, no, Twitter's
Diva,
unusable.
you can't go on Twitter.
Yeah.
I knew it was time for me to go when I logged on and and like the first video I saw, and this has never happened before, I saw a man being crushed to death by an elephant.
No.
Oh my
No context at all.
gosh.
Twitter is all like racism and death videos,
Yeah.
and I'm
Yeah,
like, how did I
literally.
just see
Yeah.
a man being popped by an elephant? They messed that algorithm up so irrevocably
Yeah.
that it cannot be repaired.
No,
No.
it is the worst things that you don't want to see. Every time I open it, I'm like, this is the video everyone's trying to avoid. This
Yeah.
is the gross one where everyone's like, oh, did you see that girl like pop a zit into her food and eat it? And I'm just like, oh, now I did because it's
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's porn too.
Oh, so much,
exactly. There it
so
is.
much
Girl popping
porn.
zit into food.
Yeah. So, and then you're gonna
I have
get
a rock
80
hard in
bots
there.
that are like
Yes.
sex in inbox, DM now, puss, and it's just like
Yeah,
what-
DM now, pussy, sex.
Bio.
And there was like an article I think that came out
DM now,
today.
pussy. DM now, pussy. DM pussy down.
Yeah, pussy. But there was an article that came out that said it is now 72% or 78% bots.
Yeah, I believe
Just
it.
all bot traffic on
unusual.
Twitter, and
It's
then
pointless.
I feel so stupid when I realize how much time I've spent arguing with people.
who are not real.
They're
or
not
like
real.
people
You're
in
arguing
other
with
countries who are
robots.
just being paid to
Yeah,
keep that
to-
website alive.
Yeah.
It's such a specific, silly, gross little guy who like clearly those bots they work on somebody. That's I guess the gaggiest thing to think about
That's
is there's
true.
a reason all those little fuck bots are there.
Yeah.
It's because there are men who fall for it
Who fall for it.
enough that it
That
works.
it's lucrative, that they're
Yep.
making
You know
money.
what I mean?
Literally. Yeah.
They think Miss Anatolia Krishenka is
into
like,
them.
oh,
Yeah.
she wants to be my wife.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah. This is actually a good pivot to what was going to be my big recommendation on the watch list, but actually I'm going to bring it up now.
Please do.
Because why not? Because it's
Yes,
relevant.
We're here.
On Netflix, did you watch this last week? I should know the name. Love Con Scam.
You love Con
The
Revenge.
Love Con
Yep,
Revenge.
Yep.
There we go. Love Con
That
Revenge.
doesn't sound like a real title.
It is a
It is
horrible
real.
title. It is like Love Con. It's like, oh, why did we go with that? It does
Does it
seem
flow?
Yeah,
Nope.
it doesn't flow. It's basically like Catfish if Catfish were on Lifetime instead of MTV.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
like-
he's a real estate agent now, by the way.
Oh my,
Did you see that?
really?
Okay, sorry, this is a
Nev?
tangent. Yeah,
Wow.
Nev is. I'm so sorry.
The
I'm
Catfish
so
guy?
No,
sorry.
I would love to. Yeah.
Nev from Catfish, he works at Coldwell Banker as a real estate agent now. He's entering his next phase of life because his dad
Yeah.
used to be a broker there, and so now he sells real estate.
Wow.
Sobering.
That's perfect.
I mean,
Yeah.
Max like
Yeah.
made a movie and is like directing things, but wow. Good for him. Good
Love,
for him.
Love Con.
Love Con
Revenge.
Revenge.
Love Con
Yes.
Revenge.
So it's like these middle-aged women and actually a guy
Oh, thank
who've
God.
been scammed by people they thought they were dating, and then they realized, oh no, I've been dating a 14-year-old who lives in Bulgaria, and I sent him $20,000.
Romance.
There was one
Yeah.
lady that sent $2 million.
I'm tired of hearing about these things. Did you see the one woman? This was from a while ago, and she was like, Brad Pitt is in the hospital.
Yes.
Brad Pitt is in the hospital, woman. After I read that whole story about how she was like, no, but he needs my money.
Yep.
I thought to myself, I don't know, maybe you should be parted.
Yeah, you
know
don't
what I mean?
deserve that money.
I don't think you deserve that. If you're sitting here thinking to yourself, Brad Pitt needs my money
money?
because he's in the hospital and he messaged you specifically, I feel like sometimes people are trying to fill the hole that God left behind.
Yes.
And it's not like I go to church or anything.
Nope.
Do you know what I mean? But I feel like in the absence of religion, she's thinking Brad Pitt is reaching out to her.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's the people who are like, Beyonce's in my town and she needs gas money from me. And it's the the show is people who are smarter than that. Some of them,
Yes.
they are legit like scam. Like one girl thinks she's dating someone who was on the Dodgers.
Yes.
And the guy did have like videos of him like playing baseball in a Dodger stadium,
Oh,
like
no
in a
way.
uniform. But
Yeah.
then it had like he just went to like a camp that like any
Well, of
adult can
course.
go
Yeah.
to.
Or he was like minor league or something.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yes.
And it,
Pretended to be a Make-A-Wish kid to get close to him.
yeah, probably.
What I would do.
Yeah. And then this lady who was also in a scam doc, I think Bad Doctor is the one. She was scammed by the Italian guy.
Missed that one.
She like,
That's
No,
beautiful.
Tindler Swindler. Tindler
Swindler
Swindler is
guy.
what this show
Yes.
is based off of.
yeah,
it's
it's
like
a Tindler
spin-off.
Swindler girl.
Yes.
I could watch y'all struggle to say Tinder Swindler.
The Tinder Swindler. The Tinder Swindler.
Say it 5 times.
And, and then she gets with this like very sassy black detective who I love.
Yes.
And they go find the people, and
Yeah.
they just like bring
confront them.
the person who's been defrauded. They're like, go confront them, and they just send them to yell at them.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's pretty much every episode. Is they're just like, go yell at the person who scammed you, and then the person's like, what now, Jason? Shocked to see me? Hey, yeah.
But they don't get money back? Oh, the egg is on
No.
your face.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry
just them
that
kind
that's
of going, when are you
crazy.
going to give me my money, Jason? And then Jason's like, get the cameras away from me. I'm getting in my car.
Here's what I can't stand. I can't stand when there's not a resolution. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I would love to see those. If every episode someone gets locked up at the end or
Yes.
charges are brought against them, that would be great.
Yeah.
That's why I can't listen to certain true crime things where they never find the killer because
Yeah.
I'm
Unsolved
like,
mysteries.
Unsolved mysteries.
what is
Yeah.
the point? If it's
Every
unsolved,
season just
Unsolved.
makes me so
not
angry.
I
doing
know.
that.
They never
Every
solve those.
season,
off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to frustrate myself before bed, and I will
Watch
just
it.
like,
Yeah.
there's like a whole unsolved mysteries.
I can't
like,
go to bed yet.
Reddit.
I need to frustrate.
I just,
I need to frustrate. I can't
I
sleep.
need to just like think about something that like I'm just gonna fall asleep. And so I go to the unsolved mysteries Reddit and
Yep.
just like read
No,
where they're like,
Reddit.
this grandmother like had to bury 3 of her grandchildren. The first one was like killed by her boyfriend. The second one, he walked outside to put a screwdriver in the shed and just never came back.
Oh.
He just like in the backyard. He just went into the, and they were just like,
Maybe he found
nobody
Narnia.
ever saw him again.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then I'm just
and then that's
like,
it. You just go to sleep. to
and then
that.
I'm gonna think I'm like, maybe he fell. Maybe
You were gonna
maybe he was
wake up
close
with
to a
him.
body of water. I'm just like, I'm trying to, and then I slowly kind of, it's like counting sheep, but maybe
then you go to
theories.
bed.
Yeah.
Counting bodies, absolutely.
Yeah, and then I'm out.
I'm worried you're gonna get an ulcer.
Probably.
This is a very stressful
Probably,
lifestyle.
but at the same time, I mean, I did solve John Benet Ramsey, so
Okay.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. So and let me tell you, I got some updates for that to the JBR community. Let me tell you.
JBR community?
Oh, it's huge.
Not
Oh,
you
yeah.
gave it an acronym.
Oh yeah, yeah.
JBR.
It's
Do you think that's
huge.
the only acronym we have? Because I'm a BDI. Burke did it. The brother. Or brother did it. BDI. Yeah. BDI, PDI.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
It's-
birds did it for a second. I was like, I don't know.
Well,
birds
that would be
do
the
it.
staircase.
Yeah.
Where people do believe an owl did it. That's it. There was like a recent conversation about how those docs can be so good at just manipulating you into
Yeah.
manipulating you
Oh,
into
yeah.
believe whatever narrative.
Mhm.
And I was just watching. They're making a new episode of the documentary about Adnan Syed.
Oh
that came out
yes,
after
it's on
Serial.
HBO Max.
Yeah, on
now.
HBO
It's back
Max.
to HBO Max.
I think
whatever
yeah,
they're called.
yeah. I think it's just called Accused Adnan. I don't know,
Yes.
but they're
Yeah.
making a new episode of it. So I was like, oh, let me watch this. I didn't at the time because Serial was too popular.
It was so popular.
Yeah, I don't like to do the mainstream thing. I was like, let me everybody get that out of your system. And I watched the documentary, and then I listened to Serial, and I was listening to Serial. I was like, I do not understand what made people believe he was innocent. Listening to it. I was like, if this is what people, and the documentary did a better job.
Yeah.
But then I was like online reading what people had to say, and they were like, so I went back and listened to Serial, and was I just like stupid for letting that manipulate me? Because now I listen to it and I'm just like, wait,
Yeah. I hear ya.
yeah.
I think it happens a lot. I think when something is very well produced, you're like, oh, they did their homework, so I don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of people suffer from that.
I agree. I just believe everything.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stories, you know.
I do 3.
Yeah.
I'll believe it.
What are those shows that everyone's dad used to watch? Like Underwater Hitler Fortress, Secret Hitler Bunker.
Yeah, the secret alien.
Ancient
fortress.
Aliens.
Yeah,
That was a lot of
Ancient
fun
Aliens.
too. Yeah.
And it would just always be like pyramids, aliens, and that led to Nazis, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything big, it was aliens.
yeah. And then after that, it would just be like pawn shops, like shows.
Okay, we both were around, I suppose, for the golden age of pawn shop, where
yeah.
there were 2 pawn shop shows, reality shows,
Yeah.
both puns on the word porn.
Yes.
It was Hardcore Pawn and Pawn Stars.
Stars.
And Hardcore Pawn was something else. Hardcore Pawn was crazy. It was one of those staged kind of reality shows
Yeah.
that were a lot of fun on True TV. It
Yeah.
was like that in South Beach Tow.
Yes,
that were
South
just
Beach Tow was my
stupid.
show.
Oh,
Yeah, that
Bernice
was
on
good.
South
Bernice.
Beach Tow. We used to watch that all the time. I'll never forget one episode where it's like she's like wrestling around with someone in a parking garage, and she falls out, but it's clearly like a big ass mannequin that they like push out of the room, and everyone's like, Bernice! And we're there like, oh fuck, Bernice is crazy, but it's not real.
Yeah, it's not.
But how
real.
much of America thinks that that's real?
Most of
I
America.
would
say most of
what I've
America.
realized is that most of America believes reality TV is real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some shows I liked. I believe it. Like Caught in the Act, Double Life, Caught in the Act, Unfaithful. It's like MTV's new version of Cheaters.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And
Okay.
Tamar Braxton like helps people find out if their like partner or sister has a double life.
Yeah.
And they'll come to her and be like, my sister hasn't talked to me in like 2 months. I think she's hiding something. And then they go and find out that like the sister is like a pro dom. Like she's a
Oh my
dominatrix.
God.
Oh no.
Classic.
But you can tell it's staged because it'll be like the sister will just happen to have a client and leaves all the windows open so they can like film them.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay. But, it's entertaining.
There is no worse time to be a cheater than right now.
Right
Yeah.
now.
This generation, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, hate
They
to
hate
cheat.
cheaters.
To cheat is worse than death.
Yeah.
Like it's worse than
wanted-
murder.
They were like, we should make it illegal. Cheating
cheat?
should be illegal.
They just hate it. Like I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like it goes beyond the beyond where they're like someone will be listing like the problematic things a person does,
Yeah.
right? And it'll be like a hugely problematic figure. Like maybe it's Donald Trump, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, he was involved with Epstein, he steals, he's a liar, all these things. And then someone goes, yeah, and he cheated on his wife.
Yeah. And he cheated on Melania.
Yeah. Like,
Well,
okay. I don't know
okay.
if that's up there with the rest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's bad, but it's not like, come on.
Yeah, they make those lists and they're like Weinstein and this guy, and then they're,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's just like cheating, and you're like,
There's levels to this.
okay.
There we go. Yeah.
They really, really hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Big time.
Yeah, maybe, I guess because they grew up on cheaters. I guess we spoon fed them a lot of shows that were like, if you cheat, we deserve to yell at you with cameras. And
Scared them straight.
now now can I be surprised that like everyone at a baseball game is like getting yelled at if they do anything?
You go to a Coldplay concert,
Oh my God. Well, that was just funny.
That was hilarious.
And I'm glad you brought that up because I had forgotten about it. That was a
yeah.
trip, man.
That was great.
Yeah.
What
And
are you thinking, man?
Why
What are
would
you
you dive to the floor? To me,
Yeah.
it was the dive that just
Cemented it.
Pretend you're giving her the Heimlich.
yeah, just come on.
Immediately, yeah. And then
Back
she
or
spits
just
a little
like
something up.
Yeah.
do a little spin.
Y'all are with me, I'm being like, you guys get a bite of hot dog real quick, and then I'm behind you. I'm gonna like
Yeah.
give you the Heimlich. You're gonna spit the hot dog out.
Think fast.
No one has to jump. People cheer.
Yeah.
Not only are you not a cheater, you're a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. Well, it has to have happened. Like his wife must be working on a self-help book.
course.
I've been waiting for the
Yeah.
sequel.
Whatever
I haven't
her pivot
really
is.
seen any real updates.
Yeah,
Like,
the
I'm waiting.
company made a commercial with Gwyneth Paltrow,
Paltrow,
and like made some
yes.
fun of it. I mean, that was cheeky.
Oh, good.
That was cheeky.
That's nice because sometimes
Yeah.
I think of Gwyneth Paltrow as being self-serious, but every now and then I see something and I'm like,
she'll
oh,
laugh
she's
at
actually
herself.
pretty
She's
funny.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's-
Dude,
yeah.
people forget she was in Glee, but she did it.
She was in Glee.
She was in Glee.
Yeah, she was the freewheeling
Yeah.
teacher substitute who like came in and really shook things up. It was
Yeah,
a
and the
lot of
kids
fun.
all like liked her more, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, I love that gay little program.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I feel like in our generation, cheating was just kind of like a sassy thing. It was, I don't know. It was like, oh, if a rich woman cheats and has 5 lovers, like,
I think it was
and
so
she
different.
wears furs.
It was like it was certainly salacious for a celebrity to cheat, but it
Yes.
wasn't like
gonna
a
ruin your
huge
life.
moral
Yeah.
failure
Yes.
where like like it wasn't a cancel. It was bad, but it wasn't like oh
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you know.
Yes.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
it was just tabloid stuff. Like so and so stole someone's.
Sounds like
this.
we're all on the page. People should cheat more.
Yeah,
kind of all the time.
And now people are like, Olandria is the worst person on Love Island because she
Aw.
stole Nick from Sierra. And it's like, I'm sorry, are you aware of what the TV show is?
You know,
Do you know how the show works? Do you
I
think
was-
like there's a love bomb who comes at like bombshells? Like what?
I was almost on Jenny Yang's podcast, and she asked, she was like, "Do you watch any reality show?" I'm like, sometimes, but the reality shows I watch are normally like, I don't know, Hoarders
Oh,
or
yes.
like 600-Pound Life
Oh,
or
yeah.
like
TLC.
those are my yeah
Yes.
Same,
TLC
same.
stuff.
The sad stuff.
It's either that or like nature programs. I don't usually watch like the romantic stuff. And she was like, "Why don't you just watch part of the newest season of Love Island so we could talk about it?"
Yeah.
And I tried. I really did.
What'd you think? What?
Those people are so uninteresting. And also just the
Yeah.
first group, there was one like white guy who was palpably less attractive than every other man there.
You are talking about Austin, yes.
Okay.
Austin.
He
Yeah.
and every time and at the end of the episode people would be like, "Is someone going to pick him or no?" And I was like, "You set him up. No, they're not going to pick
Yeah,
him.
nobody
He's
picked him.
weird and he does not look like those guys, man. It was just kind of a devastating
Yeah.
situation. And the way they were trying to play it up, like, who's she going to pick? I'm like, that is the hottest woman in the world.
Yeah, it's
in
like
the world.
it's Shelly.
She's not going over there.
Yeah, like and it's Austin and Ace, and you're just like, do we really have to play this game?
Yeah, and then Miss Thing. Oh Lord, there was a weeper. There
Oh.
was a weird little weeper
Yeah.
whose name I don't remember, and she was like, "Oh my God!" She said something in one of the first episodes where she was like, "I just want y'all to have what we have," like
Yeah.
glommed onto someone's arm like a
Yeah.
chick. You met that man 2 days ago.
Coulda. Oh yeah, yeah.
She needs
She's like, you
therapy,
guys
man."
deserve better men like what we have. Like, it's just sad your men couldn't be like my Jeremiah. And
Yes.
they're like, you literally just met him, and 4 days later, Jeremiah was sick of her.
When what's her face, I don't remember, if it was Olandra or whoever,
Yeah.
went over to her, she was like, "You actually don't need to say that."
Yeah.
You know, just a completely casual, kind of normal thing to say because she was bragging.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. That's what she was doing.
Oh,
She was
yeah.
bragging. She says that. And her meltdown, I couldn't watch any more of the show. I said, she's not well. I want to see a show where these
Yeah.
people get kind of professional help and
Yes.
medication and they kind of like
Oh
sit
yeah,
and talk through
that's
their
not
thing.
the show. This is
No.
one where you can tell the therapist is like, "Oh, are you having a hard time adjusting? Maybe you should just like go yell at Jeremiah about that. Maybe
Yeah.
you should go talk to him about your get it out, get it out."
Maybe you should scream and squeal and cry.
Yeah,
People
in front of the
love that.
camera.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
no,
the
you-
world.
Like Austin, he clearly wanted to go home. There's
Yeah,
just
big
certain
time.
points.
Yeah.
He's just like cleaning the pool. Like he isn't even trying to date it.
Not he was
Like,
cleaning the pool.
he's
Please
cleaning
tell
the
me he was
pool.
cleaning the
Like they're
pool.
like, "Do you want to take anyone on a date?" And he's just like, "Not really."
And that's fair because they set him up.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Like there's just no girls who are interested, and you can tell. Just send him home. And when he finally gets voted out, he's so happy.
Yeah.
And it's just like, just help these people. Like send them home, and then they're gonna go home to crazy, crazy fans.
Of course.
It's yeah. So, but I love to hear that you do the sad reality shows because I feel like most people don't and
yeah.
judge me for loving them.
Quarters. I can't
Oh.
watch Quarters.
I
think-
love
Sad.
hoarders.
It's
Well,
sad.
I think sometimes it's sad because they like refuse the help, but when they
Yeah.
get it, when they finally break
Yeah.
through, I do think like some of that is in their houses. I think what I love is seeing their houses
Oh yeah.
cleaned and polished back where they were. My 600-pound life is different. Sometimes that's a little
Yeah.
more bleak, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
do such a good impression of that doctor. That
Dr.
like,
Now?
absolutely. Are
give
you
it,
ready?
please.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. If you want to lose the weight, you have to work harder. you come in here and you tell me that you're doing everything you're supposed to do, but you're not doing it. I told you to go home and I told you to eat soup, but you're not eating soup. And you
Eating
come here and
soup.
you have gained 30 pounds.
I'm eating soup.
No, you're not eating soup. Because
I'm eating. I'm
the soup must be weighing.
no.
So
I take about 5 cans of soup and I put them all in one thing and I'm eating all the soup.
You're telling me that you're doing the work, but you're not doing the work.
I'm eating this. I'm clam chowder, loaded potato soup. I'm eating the soups.
Love that show.
I love my 600-pound life. That's one where my friends will usually be like, "Can we turn this off? I cannot watch it." It's like the disgust of the surgery, and then
I don't watch the surgery. I can't watch surgery.
I watch. And then the sad music they have. That's like the piano. That's like dun 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 dun, and the person.
Yeah,
just,
who scores that? Yeah. Could you imagine? It's like he's in the studio and he's like cooking. He's like,
they're like cooking just like butter on an ice cream, and then the saddest like piano music, and then they have the person do narration, and it's like they tell them sound as miserable as possible, like give me your best Eeyore, and they're like, today's the day I'm supposed to have my surgery.
oh no.
But Bobby told me that he's not willing to get me breakfast.
Okay, right there. Let me say something. Like, I do love it as these really cool portraits of like relationships that I don't normally see. Yes. And one
because they're
specifically
all in relationships.
is the feeder eater thing, where it's like a man who's glommed onto this woman and he's obsessed with her being like pillowy or whatever. And I don't know if you ever saw that one episode with that British guy who was such an asshole.
Yeah.
Like his wife clearly wanted to lose weight and she was really trying hard at it. But right after her surgery, he like went to a Wendy's drive-through and was like, "Do you want anything?"
Yep.
And she was like, "No, I can't have anything. Why do you keep doing this?" He's like, "You should have something." Yeah. And I was like, "Leave!" I'm screaming, "Leave him!" Like at the top of my lungs. Leave him! Leave him! Leave him! Leave him! Leave him!
Go get an apartment in Houston. Like stay there.
She's like, it's just so big, pillowy, soft. I'm like, you need to be euthanized.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this to her? You're
horrible.
crazy.
Oh, you won't see the worst partners on my 600-pound life, but at the they all are in relationships. Yeah.
Dang.
And sometimes it's like the sweetest, most wonderful person who's like, "Yeah, we're switching to turkey bacon together, baby."
That is really cute.
That's cute.
And it's cute,
Yeah.
and they're like
Precious.
cooking. And then sometimes it's just someone who's awful, and you can kind of tell is like maybe taking advantage of self-esteem issues. And then as soon as the person is like losing weight and they're like, "Okay, I'm leaving."
I like seeing people make a big positive change. I just like seeing
Yes.
people change their lives in any context,
Yes.
whether it's like a bridal fitting show or like a sweepstake. Like I love that stuff. I think it's so heartwarming and nice.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite hoarder's doctor?
Oh Lord, probably Zazio.
Dr. Robin Zazio?
I think she's the only one I can
Yeah.
think of.
I mean, that's the
So
right
she must
answer.
be my favorite, yeah.
And, of course, Dr. David Tolan,
Yeah.
he's my crush.
Who's the black lady? Robin.
Oh, yeah, Robin.
Miss Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robin's good. I love Dr. David Tolan, which if you're watching, and I've hit you up a lot of times, but again.
A lot.
You're welcome to join Dr. David Tolan anytime. I love, because they're the ones who like get very aggressive.
Yeah.
You know, they'll push them. Dr. David Tolan, and I will always say his full name.
Okay.
He's the like one who'll be like, "Yeah, you're throwing stuff out, but you're not throwing it out for the right reasons.
Damn.
You're just like going through this. You need to ask yourself, like, what is your issue with your mother? Let's go talk to your mom right now." And
Yeah.
the person's like, "I don't want to," and he's like, "No, we're going. You're gonna," and just like do it now,
He's
and we'll
mixing
stop
it up.
everything to like make them argue, and then he gets to the bottom of it every time.
Yeah.
I just
Miracle worker.
There was briefly a show on Animal Planet, like just for like a second when I was a kid, about people who had horrible phobias with animals.
Okay.
And Dr. Robin Zazio was the psychologist there. And she would like, she'd put a tarantula in a box and they'd have to hold it for 5 seconds while they're like quivering and shaking. And I was watching that like, wow, she is changing the world.
Yeah,
She's
she's
changing the
incredible.
world.
She is the most powerful.
Yeah.
Like or I don't care who they bring in, Matt, Mike, the other, or I don't care. Dr. Robin Zazio, she gets in there, that person is not gonna relapse.
Yeah.
Like when they do the "Where Are They Now" episode, that person is still going to be in a clean home. Okay.
Okay.
Dr. Robin, like
Ashley
she's,
has the stats in her
I
head.
kind of do.
Yeah.
If you want to know,
Are there more positive than negatives?
if you want to
Unlike,
know,
Bar Rescue.
Matt is the worst one. Like most of his people fall back, and Matt's kind of the. I can't think of a nice way to describe him. I'm like the kind of goofy, doofusy one who like He kind of has like longish hair, and he never really has a plan put together. Like they're just like, oh, so every room is filled with trash, and so I just have my guys like going through the the back, and they're just throwing everything out of the garage.
Yeah.
And then he like always is stopping to go through the most disgusting foods.
No.
I do love the different kinds. Like sometimes someone will just be like super organized, and it's like plastic containers and paperwork and stuff. And then sometimes they're crazy.
Yeah. What kind of hoarder do you think you'd be?
Handsome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I would definitely be a collector of some kind. I'd hoard maybe like fossils or maybe animals. Maybe I'd be an animal hoarder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd be a bird guy.
I was gonna ask if you watched that show Animal Hoarders.
Yeah, I was gonna. And
it was on Animal Planet.
that actually makes me.
And
I
also,
watched that.
Unfortunately, that makes
any
me really sad.
animal episode of Hoarders I cannot do. Like
Yeah.
the guy who had a hoard of rats
Yes. Oh.
or
All the
cats,
droppings.
dogs.
Whenever I
Yeah.
see like
can't do
the
that.
scenes with the droppings, I'm like, that's the next channel.
That's not
I'm
normal.
done.
Everyone else likes that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's odd.
That's
actually.
really
You might wanna,
weird. I don't know. I
Uh.
think it's sad. The animals have no agency in that, so
Yeah.
it feels a little like bleaker for some reason.
Yeah, it's abuse, and the
But
person is always just like, I take the best care of those dogs, and they go in and they're just like, no, this dog.
Yeah, they
lives
go
a
in and the dog's
cage."
like shooting heroin.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you do, honey. He needs to be in a program.
He needs help. Like,
Yeah. I do love animal shows in general, though. And the one I'm most excited about that's going to come out soon is the new Prehistoric Planet.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's that David Attenborough like animated
yeah, yeah.
dinosaur
That,
thing.
like
Yeah.
Planet Earth.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
Only it's planet Earth, but prehistoric animals.
Okay.
And so they're going to do a new one, but instead of just dinosaurs, they're moving up to the Pleistocene. So it's going to be like mammoths and
Yeah.
smilodons.
I'm
and,
excited for that.
Yeah, I'm really, when I saw the trailer, I was like shaking.
Yes,
I can't wait.
I love that stuff.
Mhm.
Oh my god, that's
I'm a science nerd. That's at the end of the day.
yeah.
That's
I think it's time we all get into more shows we love.
Yeah.
So let's get into watch lists. We always start with our guests. Vinny, what are you watching right now?
Okay, right now I am watching The Gilded Age. I'm watching The Gilded Age. I love The Gilded Age. I think it's look, it is a soap opera, right? But I also think there are some really incredible actors on that show.
Oh, yeah.
That like Carrie Coon and Morgan Spector kill it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're so good, and they have such a charming tone of voice where they're like, I need to manage these railroads before things go wrong. I just love that.
Yeah.
I'm also watching, oh shoot, what was I about to say? The Gilded Age. I'm kind of watching Foundation. I'm watching Foundation, but that wasn't the thing I was going to bring up. Foundation is a really intense sci-fi based on
Yeah.
this Asimov novel. And it gets a little convoluted a little bit, but it's so cool. I think the premise of it is
kind of
interesting.
wanting to start that. I almost did a while ago, and then I did Silo instead. Which
Yeah,
was also
Silo's
good.
Silo's pretty
Silo's
solid.
good,
I will
yeah.
say Silo might be a little more exciting sometimes. The first
Okay.
episode, especially of Foundation, you really got to kind of like bake into it. But the premise is fun. It's like this triarchy of emperors, each clones at a different age, are running this huge empire, and
I kind of like
it's
that.
great. Yeah.
Mm.
But there was another show that is so
What
good.
network is it on? Do you?
Wait, it was right there. It was Common Side Effects I'm watching. I love Common Side Effects.
Oh, Common
the
Side
Adult
Effects is
Swim?
so good.
That one's
Yeah.
so great.
Oh, yeah.
Common Side Effects is
Please.
amazing.
Yes.
Show it's like adult animated Severance. I'm so happy it got nominated for an Emmy.
Yeah, it deserves it.
It
It's
deserves it.
beautiful.
And
And
I
it's
can't
also
wait
nice
for
to
the
see an
next season.
animated show that like knows that it's animated, right? And
Yes.
it's making choices visually that are really cool and interesting.
Yeah.
And it's not just this was cheaper, so we're animating it. It is
Exactly.
supposed to be an animated show.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I remembered. You guys ready?
Yes.
Interview with a Vampire.
Okay.
A show
Yeah.
no one seems to be talking about, but is maybe the best drama on television
It is.
right
What's
now.
it on? Right? What's it on?
I think it's on AMC,
AMC.
Okay.
and it's just
Yeah.
because like AMC had that golden age where it was like every best show was on
Oh,
AMC,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It was
Dead.
like it was
Yep.
Walking Dead, it was Breaking Bad, it was Mad
Mad
Men.
Men.
There
Yep.
was a time when
Halt and Catch Fire.
and also
watched that
Halt and
one.
Catch Fire, which we all watched as well.
I'm just saying that, and
And
was,
we
it was
loved
a,
it.
it was a darling among critics.
Yeah, but and then it kind of fell off a little bit. People didn't watch it as much, and so
Yeah.
then when An Interview with a Vampire comes out, which is blow the doors off the industry,
'Kay.
good show.
So good.
All of a sudden, it doesn't have the same audience everyone else does, but it's on its third season,
Dang.
and it could have gone so bad. I think about this all the time. It
Yeah.
could have ended up like a CW original bad show.
Oh yeah.
but it is so well done. So hot and romantic and violent and historical
Yeah.
And also a really great departure from the film. Part
Yeah.
of me, it took a while for me to start it because I was like, I like the movie.
Everyone's like, we get it.
I'm tired of the story. Oh no.
It's different.
Oh no. I don't even care about the movie anymore.
So different.
It's so different.
It.
Jacob Anderson did the podcast.
Yeah.
And
This podcast?
This podcast.
Ah!
Yeah, he was so sweet and
A
so
star.
nice. Like we do talk sometimes in the Instagram DMs. I'm
One
like,
of those British people who you can't tell he's British. When
I
he's on that
had
show.
no idea. Yeah.
You cannot tell.
I had
he's
no
not
idea.
doing that. He's not doing those hard R's
Yeah.
or whatever. He's just fully from New Orleans, and it is great.
So
Have you seen it?
good.
You've seen
I
it.
haven't watched
You
it.
really need.
It
I
is
tell
worth
everyone
it.
to watch it.
Yeah. If you want to see it and you don't have AMC Plus because no one does,
I think it's on
you
Netflix.
can use Philo.
Oh.
Yeah, and they do a week free, and with Philo you get AMC. They don't pay me. This isn't even an ad. I don't
My
even know
grandfather
why.
telling me about a sale at the grocery store.
Yeah,
or
honestly,
something.
I'm just
you
like,
can go to Philo. and
you go on
it's
Philo,
half
you get a
price.
week.
You get
a
a
week,
free.
and they don't check your email addresses. You can make as many as you want. I'm on my 50th Philo. They will check your card. If you put it in too many accounts, they will say this card is with. But then you got your
Then
different cards.
use a
Then
different
Venmo
card, use a friend's
card, your
card.
cash. Oh, don't stop. Don't listen to this, Philo. Don't stop doing it. Just don't fix it. Don't fix it.
That's how I watch Drag Race. Is I make a different account
Yeah.
for like
Okay.
a 24-hour pass. What I do is I go into my spam and listen to this. Kids, listen to this. Gay youth. When a new season of Drag Race comes out and it's on Logo, MTV, or whatever, they give you a 24-hour pass if you sign up with your email. Go to your email, go to your spam box. Copy one of the spam emails that keeps bothering you. Use it to sign up for a 24-hour pass. Watch that episode of Drag Race, and you're done.
Wow.
You can use it again when the next week comes out, but pick a different
Pick a
email
different
from your
email.
spam box. Repeat.
Yeah. Yeah. Philo won't let you do that. They email you a
Philo's different.
code, so it has to be an email address you have access to. But you can make as many as you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I made a bunch of AOL ones because I just thought that would be funny.
You're crazy. You're a sicko.
Just a little crazy. I'm just a little
You're a
different.
sicko.
And then the grocery stores are like your email address, and I'm like, I'll just be like, OJ is innocent at AOL.com. Courtney Love did it at AOL.com. She didn't, and he's not. She did.
What else am I watching? Oh, there's a show called Incredible Dr. Pole, a veterinary reality show.
Yeah.
About this
yeah.
elderly rural veterinarian who plays by his own rules.
Okay.
And he's doing things like, they're treating real, like, salt of the earth cattle that are like, these blue collar people. And I think it's in Michigan, rural Michigan or Minnesota or something. He's like the only vet around for miles.
Yeah.
And he's not like the other one. He doesn't abide by the same standards of hygiene or whatever. So he'll what's crazy is when this old man who's like 70 like takes his shirt off and like plunges into a
Yeah, I
cow
was
to
gonna
get the
say,
calf
he's
or
like-
something,
yeah.
really get in there. And I'm like, that's crazy because
That's, yeah.
me physically right now, I don't think I'd be capable of doing
No,
that.
Yeah.
no.
But he does.
I don't know. No, I don't like animals.
Doing like animal husbandry and
Oh.
stuff.
I don't want to do
You're
that.
doing like husbandry.
Yeah, I'm not. They're gross. I don't.
They're gross.
Yeah.
This is why you like the animal hoarding show?
Yeah.
Suffer,
So, like,
creatures.
I did do on it. Once you get your AMC, you can do Unmasking a Monster, the furry detectives, and it's about this group of furries who
No.
found a group of zoophiles who were like abusing and
No.
torturing animals.
It just gets
And
in
here's the
fur-
thing, Ashley, is I'm actually never going to watch it. Here's the thing,
Honestly,
I'm actually never going to watch
It is one of the hardest documentaries I've ever had to watch. It is one of the most difficult documentaries I've ever had to watch, but it is also like it's very cool because
Why
the
are
people-
furries are the detectives?
because the cops didn't care. The cops didn't care. The cops were just like, we don't care about you weirdo furries. You're all weird. But then these furries were like, they make furries look bad because they act like they're furries, but they're not furries. They're zoophiles. They make us look bad. So they started to.
I'm imagining a Jubilee video where it's like it's like 10 furries debate one zoophile, and they're like,
Basically, and so then they're like, they make us look bad. We got to get zoophiles out of this community. So then they did it and like found them and like put all these things together. They did Google image searches and they found out who these people were, and then they unmasked this like horrific global. There was like a dude who killed 52 dogs in Australia, and they found them because of these people.
It's
Once
horrible.
again.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna
Yeah.
put that one
Me
on.
imagining you like sitting there eating your little pepperoni or whatever you
no,
eat for a
yeah,
snack.
yeah.
She's eating pepperoni, watching something. I'm like,
that.
you're gay.
Oh yeah, I mean my little pepperoni, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make sure all my stuff is ready. Get my pasta, a little drink, like just make sure everything's good to go, and then I watch my documentary about brutal
Zoophilia.
animal murder.
You're a sicko for real.
It's-
You're
I-
a sicko big time.
If you do like documentary that maybe gets into lesser known topics, it's a recommendation.
Lesser known.
Ashley,
say
what's
the
on your
least.
watch list?
Oh,
Oh man. So I have been on a huge romance scam kick this week. I also watched Love Con Revenge, but Hulu has this news documentary series called Hey Beautiful.
Oh,
Very much like romance scam themed, but it's the better watch.
it is.
Oh.
It
It's
is.
the better watch.
Hey, Beautiful is the better watch.
Yes, and I'm gonna semi-spoiler it because I haven't finished the whole thing, but the premises of it, it's one guy scamming like all these older women that don't have the right digital skills, like that Brad Pitt scam where he was like copy
Yeah, in the
pasting his
house, yeah.
face.
yeah.
They were doing that with this gay man that
The
lives
gayest
in
man who
Good.
lives in West
Ever.
Hollywood.
in
Good.
WeHo, okay, that has
It's
like a
like-
makeup business.
He's using and you can tell
Yes.
whoever chose this like cannot tell what a gay man is.
Huh.
And like the guy, like he's stealing his videos, and the guy is like making videos that are like, "Hey ladies, like can't wait to get my mornings on," and he's sending that to these women, and they're just like, "I just thought he
I'm
like
in
had
love."
a personality."
Oh,
Yeah.
they're sending the gay man to
Yes.
the women.
Yeah,
He's the
they're sending the
catfish.
gay men to
Yes.
the women, and the women
Yeah.
are like, then they go and find this guy because he's real,
and he's
the
a good
guy's
guy.
like-
He's a
yeah.
really good guy, and
Yeah.
he's like, "This is ruining my
This is-
business."
I thought you said the gay guy in WeHo got scammed, and I was like, it's
No,
about
no,
time.
no.
He's just like having
This
a
is
great
fucking
time, and then all
awesome.
these women every week, like 3 women are showing up at his door, like, but no, we're in love, and he's like, I don't know you.
Yeah.
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 So that's the better romance
It
scam
is.
watch. I can't wait to see how it ends. 'cause
I'll
I haven't
do-
finished it.
I'll do one on my watch list that I thought
Please.
you were gonna say,
Okay.
which is also on Hulu and is brand new, and sort of kind of the same thing.
Mhm.
It's called Betrayed. The 3rd season just came out.
Okay.
So it's about people who married someone and that person turned out to be pretty much super evil.
Classic.
Like the 1st season, this lady marries a guy and he tries to hire someone to kill her daughter.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Yeah. The 2nd season, the guy, like, it turns out he was hiding cameras and making like videos of her daughter, and like she found out and was like, what? And then this 3rd season,
What's going on?
You're titillated. This is crazy.
it's this woman, she already has 2 kids. She marries this guy. He like is like perfect stepfather. They have 2 kids. The older kids love this guy. They're like, he's, it's good to finally have a father. Their father, I think, died or something. So they're like, it's good to have him. He's perfect. We're like friends with him. We love him. And yeah, seems like a great dad.
Right.
Then one day, one of their friends goes home and is like, Mom, I found a camera in their bathroom.
Oh my God.
And it was like disguised as a phone charger. And this is weird. And so the mom is like looking at it, and she's like, yeah, we're calling the cops. We're going right away. And the cops find out that this guy had basically rigged cameras all over the house and had been recording like all the children, anybody like who went
Thank
into
God
the
the mom went
bathrooms.
straight to the police, because a lot of times you
Yeah.
hear things like this and she's like, no, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
oh, that's a little odd. Maybe they didn't. No,
Yeah.
this
Not
mom
my
was.
husband.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
This mom, this isn't the mom of. This is like a separate mom.
Okay.
And so she's like, we're going. And then they go, they get all the cameras and stuff. And in the middle of investigating that and like going through all the files and being like, yeah, you made all this child porn and stuff, they also find out that he had been molesting his stepson for
Oh,
like
no.
years the whole time. And the stepson comes forward to tell everybody and to be like, he needs to go to prison. And it's very brave. The guy goes to prison, and it's like, great, this wonderful time. So, like, good, you would think,
Oh.
if I was going to end it there.
Oh no.
Well, the guy's in prison, and the mom is like, but he still has 2 kids with me. My younger kids are his kids. I'm gonna, and you know what? He's in prison, so it's not like there's
Yikes.
anything he can do to them. That's what she says. It's like it's not like he can touch them because he's in prison. So she allows her kids to like to do the prison video system with their dad while he's in prison. And the dad is like, oh, show me your room in the new house. Show me this. Like, oh, I love seeing the kids. And the older son is like, why do you do this when I am home? I don't want to hear his voice. Like, if you do
Yeah.
this, I don't want to be here. Like, I don't like it. And eventually the older son like moves out because he can't stand it.
Of course.
And then one day the cops come over and they're like, hey, so your husband who's in jail,
It's been telling.
he hired someone to kill your son and had drawn out plans to your house because he was able to see what your house layout
look
was
at that.
because you let him videotape.
She means no. You mean my husband, the diddler?
my
My husband, the diddler, did that? No.
My diddly husband. What?
Not my diddling husband. I love him.
And like even her kids are like, yeah, our mom isn't like the best.
Oh.
And so yeah, and it's definitely worth watching.
All these terrible parent
Yeah.
documentaries
Yeah.
are just
I guess you guys
bombarding
should
us.
watch The Incredible Dr. Pole.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
Ours are very dark, but it's
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that.
I like getting frustrated at parents when I watch
Yes.
TV.
Yes.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's why I loved the catfish thing.
And Dance Moms.
Oh, I love Dance Moms. Yeah.
Yeah. I watched the first season of that, and I had to stop because I was like, I think I might enjoy this too much. It
It's
was very
good.
funny.
Oh, it's amazing.
She rips the thing off the wall, and there's a pyramid of girls.
Yeah. Every week, and they rank them.
They rank
Oh,
them, right?
You would
That was
love Dance Moms.
That's so messed up.
unbelievable.
You would love it.
And then there's one black girl on the team, and her mom is like vaguely problematic all the
Oh, all
time.
the time.
She's like, I don't want you to look ghetto. I'm like,
Oh.
what? What?
Oh, they're
Who
all,
told you to
oh my
say
gosh.
that?
You have to keep watching until at least the season where they do an interpretive dance for drunk driving. She makes these like
Oh, you're kidding.
she makes these like 8-year-old girls do like this dance where one of them is like a body flying out of a car. It's
That's television.
you
baby.
need to watch until that season. It's amazing.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. So anything else on anybody's watch list?
Oh my gosh.
And we got to some good ones. Obviously, everybody needs to watch Platonic.
Yeah.
It's so good on Apple TV, out on Tuesdays.
And I'll say I like the first season, but the second season's better.
It's a lot better.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's just there's a little just nice rhythm, hangout comedy. Rose Byrne.
Rose Byrne, who should be a household name.
Yeah.
I will say this about Rose Byrne. She's maybe one of the most talented actresses in the world, and she's also obscenely funny.
Yeah.
One of the funniest actors.
Like, I feel like
crazy.
they're leaning into her comedy more this season. You know, I feel like first season, like Seth Rogen's funny. We're
Yeah.
gonna have him be funny. And this season, she's doing it. She's so funny.
I adore her from Bridesmaids. Like she's always gonna be
Oh my
that
God.
funny, bitchy friend to me.
My favorite thing, and I bring this up to her all the time, but when she was in the Heat, not the Heat, Spy, and she was the villain, and she was just constantly roasting Melissa McCarthy and
Yes.
telling her she reminds her of her nanny who was the sad clown. Or she's so funny,
Yeah.
unbelievably funny.
She's incredible. Yeah. So you gotta do Platonic. Anything else on your watch list?
Oh man, I just finished the second season of Survival of the Thickest.
Oh,
Yes,
Yeah.
I very
Love
much
Survival of
enjoyed
the
the
Thickest.
first season. I thought the second season was a little corny, and I don't like how shows today because, okay, it needs to better reflect the sex recession in the United States and how Gen Z doesn't like to have sex. This is true.
Yeah.
And she's having way too much
Well,
sex on that show. I'm
It's
serious.
Michelle
It's
Buteau.
Yeah,
it's her
yeah.
show, but Michelle
Yes.
is older.
She
This is
is.
our generation. and We're
Very
still having
much.
sex.
We are, but
Sorry.
if you read the Reddits, everybody's like, you know what? Like, she was just having too much sex, like sex recession. So
she
they
barely
need to
even
start
has sex in the show. I feel
making.
like.
I think it's so fascinating to me because as someone, I think I'm probably elder Gen Z. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is so. I think the men are experiencing a sex recession, but I think it's because they're afraid of interacting with women.
Yeah.
Like the straight boys are,
They
but
are.
everyone else seems to be kind of having fun. And then on the internet, they pretend like they don't have. But come on,
Yeah.
But
get a
no.
grip.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
I don't
pretty
know.
bad out there.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
You know what I hate is this.
I shouldn't have to see it. You're showing me sex scenes in movies without my consent.
Oh yeah.
What the hell
There's
are
a
you
lot of it.
talking
What are you
about?
talking? I hate that.
Stop it. It's normal.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, but what about my faith? What
I
do you-
didn't consent to seeing that. And when they do nudity in movies, the cast and crew, like everyone on the crew, didn't consent to seeing that nudity.
Oh, my god.
Yeah.
Those conversations.
And like people can sexualize anything. That's like being like,
I didn't consent to seeing those feet. I'm aroused.
Yeah.
your arousal actually people can't. They're not in charge of. You know, like, what are you talking about? It's the
That's-
weirdest thing in the world.
It's so weird to me.
I wish they would just hold hands and look the opposite direction instead of at each other.
Yeah.
No one does that in real life.
You don't, virgin.
Yeah.
You don't.
I recommend so many shows, and people will be like, too much sex in this one. Too much. No. And then
Yeah.
I
It's
found,
not even that much sex.
Yeah, I found a
Yeah.
Reddit where they're like, making versions with the sex scenes cut out
No.
of different shows. Like they did Bridgerton, no sex scenes version, and I'm just
What is it? It's like pureflix.com or whatever. It's like cutting out all the curse words.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't. Okay.
I do think it's just
Okay,
part of
I
a
didn't
growing
need
trend
this.
where everyone thinks art is something that you need to agree with and needs to be completely in line with your worldview, or else it's making a statement that is against you, that is fighting against you. And
Yeah.
maybe it's just different. You know what I mean? Maybe the portrayal of bad things in movies and TV
Yeah.
isn't in support of those
Condoning
things.
it.
It's just that it happens.
giving you a look
it
at it.
exists, and it's art.
It is.
And we're in favor of art.
Yes.
We are.
Yes, we are. Wow. I think that's a beautiful note to end our watch list on.
Yes.
Did I have anything else on my watch? It's a very slow week for TV, I feel like.
Kind
The Great
of.
North is back, finally.
Love that show.
Love The Great North.
Come on, Dulce.
Yeah, she's incredible in it. Yeah, so do that one because I feel like people don't talk about The Great North enough. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and I did I know I said The Paper, but I know when it came out, you didn't watch it. And by the time you're watching this episode, you've watched The Paper. You enjoyed it, didn't you? I told you. I told you it's actually good. So again, I'm just going to put it out there. Go watch it. It's good. Wow. This was a great episode. Vinny, thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys so much.
You're
The
so
Ashleys, you
delightful.
guys. I love the Ashleys down.
You're so delightful. This was wonderful. Where can everybody follow you?
And
You don't know.
You can follow me at VINN_AYY on Instagram and TikTok. That's at VINN_AYY.
Like you don't already follow me.
I wish they did.
And mostly make sure you watch Platonic.
Yeah.
Anything else people should watch?
There's going to be a movie coming out called Judgment Day that I also have a little part in. Another Stoller movie. So keep an eye out for that whenever
And
it comes out.
don't watch Bros. Or you can.
Me, like I sweat. I start freaking out.
I'm joking, Billy Eichner. You can watch Bros. I love Guy Bransom. He's in it.
I Branson.
Hey, if you liked this episode, make sure you subscribe to this channel. That's the best way to keep up with new episodes, and there's more here to catch up on. If you want us to talk about your favorite show, leave us a comment.